Hey, what's up traders? Welcome back to another YouTube video. So I hope you all are doing good and I hope everyone is keeping safe. So tomorrow is a holiday, so the markets will be slow. So our trading week will probably start Tuesday, but it is Sunday, so let's just take a look at Nasdaq. So if you guys can recall, if you in my Telegram channel, I did say that I did share a setup for us to wait until Nasdaq declines. Alright, I think price was somewhere here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I did mention that we should wait for Nasdaq to get into a discounted level. Right, let me just use the fib. Yeah, so I did mention that we need to get to a discount before we can look for longs, and I also did say that if you are going to be looking for longs, it's going to be scalps and not a long-term trend. Alright, so we can see within that decline up to our discount, we did have 1, 2, 3 up days. Alright, so the rest was just a decline. Okay, so where we are right now on Nasdaq is obviously in a discount, so we could start looking for longs, but not where price is right now, because if you look at it from a retail standpoint, we can see that most people might be looking at something like this. Alright, so we can see that we do have a support here. Alright, and if you continue to the right, you can see that we have resistance there, another one here. Alright, and if you move further on, you can see we have support there. Right, this one here, and then we do have resistance here, and now we are right here. Right, so this is what the majority is probably looking at. So what I am expecting is a further decline. Alright, if price does give a reaction right off of this level, I will expect price to just give a slight push up, okay, before giving us a further move towards the downside. Alright, so for longs, like I did say, I am waiting for price to push a bit lower, okay, because if you take a closer look where we are, if you take this level right here, okay, that's the level which they would be looking at, but I'll be waiting for price to close in this imbalance that we have right here. Okay, so once price closes that in, I will then start looking for longs, but obviously with the right context behind it, you know, with time and price. So for instance, like tomorrow is Monday, so I won't be doing anything, so we'll probably start looking for trades on Tuesday. Okay, so let's just head down to the 4-hour and see how we can refine this. Alright, so looking at it on the 4-hour, we can see that we did have a break of structure. Alright, right there, this low. Okay, so or you can use this low, it's completely up to you. Alright, so yeah, the point is that we did break a low, right, and we had a market structure break, which means that we've now shifted momentum towards the downside, and a break of structure obviously means that we are in a high probability area or scenario to look for shorts. Okay, so looking for longs, nope, not now. We need to wait for price to trade higher. Okay, if we are looking for shorts, you can see that. Let me just remove this. If we will be looking for shorts, okay, we do have this area right here, right, which will be our first line of defense, right, which will act as resistance. Okay, because we can see that we also have an imbalance right there. Okay, but obviously if price pushes further, all right, we can see that we do have another one right there. But for now, this will be the area for shortings. Okay, so I will be looking at that once we do get a retracement. But if we do decide to push further without retracing higher first, then obviously I'll be looking for price to close in this imbalance right here. Okay, so I will be looking at this area right here, alright, for price to trade lower. Okay, but if you want to refine it, obviously you'll find some more refinement areas which you can use on the 1 hour. Okay, because we need to see what price does on lower time frames as well. Okay, let me just head down to the 1 hour and see what we can expect here. Right, so obviously looking at it on the 1 hour as well, you can see that once price took out this high right here, okay, and price broke structure, we can see that price left a imbalance. Okay, and then price came to fall it back to the T right here. Okay, price was filled and Nasdaq pushed higher. So to refine this for longs, you can see underneath that we do have areas which you can use. Okay, which will be this one right here. Okay, price might come in and close that completely. Let me just mark this out. Okay, we just extend this to the right. Right, let me just do this. There we go, just so that it can show on the other side. Right, we do have that, and obviously we do have this right here. Okay, so those are the two reference points which you can use. Okay, if we just head down to the 4 hour, you can see which area it is on the 4 hour. Okay, so this right here, right, let me just remove this. So this right here, right, will be the first line of defense, right, that price might react off. Okay, and obviously if you want to refine it even more, you will use the imbalance, right? But for now we can look at this last down close candle. Okay, so that will be our support level, which we can then use as an advantage, right? But like I did say, for short, I'll be waiting for price to trade higher. Okay, either here or here, and then trade lower. But if we push lower from where we are without a retracement, I'll be looking for longs. Okay, so this was not a long video, it never is. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated in the Telegram channel. All right, I did share a short entry which was on Friday. Let me check. I need to see which where it was. I think it was this one right here. Yes. Yeah, it was this one right here. So it was obviously in the PM session, alright. So all what I did was I just use the high and the low, right? This high and this low, right? You can see that we broke structure there. Let me just do this, right? We broke structure there, and then obviously using these last three up close candles, alright, you can see that price trade off of that nicely. So that was obviously my entry, alright, that order block, those three up close candles, alright. So yeah, if you look at the chart that I shared on my Telegram channel, you'll see that my entry was right there. Okay, so keep in mind that it's time and price, alright. So that's why I took this trade, because it was in the PM session. So yes, and obviously my target was this low right here. You will see on the screenshot that I shared, alright, that was my target, that low. Let me just head to the 15. Yep, so it was that low right there, right? So yeah, we did smash through that. So obviously right now I'm gonna manage the stop loss, okay, because we are way beyond the target. So whatever happens. So yeah, I'm not gonna worry much about that. But yeah, I hope you guys keep well, keep safe. May it be a good trading week for you, and I'll see you guys next week on the next YouTube video. So yeah, don't forget to share the video, and you can feel free to join the Telegram channel, alright. I think the link is in the bio, if I'm not mistaken. Just be sure to check that out, alright. So until the next video guys, be safe, look after yourselves, and cheers.